What's going on, horror fam? All right, let's talk about it. April 1st, 2024, 1 year ago today, I went viral for a few hours that day. Some of you have heard the story about what happened last year on April Fool's Day with the certain guest announcement for a certain convention. That was me. Whether you knew it or not, that was me. So, here's what happened, for those of you that don't know. Now, April Fool's Day is considered an annual custom on April 1st, consisting of practical jokes and hoaxes. Jokesters often expose their actions by shouting April Fools at the recipient. Mass media can be involved with these pranks, which may be revealed as such the following day. The custom of setting aside a day for playing harmless pranks upon one's neighbor has been relatively common in the world historically. Okay? Back in 1508, they believe April Fool's Day may have been started. The people that celebrated New Year's Day on January 1st made fun of those who celebrated on other dates by the invention of April Fool's Day. I have a private group on Facebook that I believe in April 2024 had less than 1,000 members. Again, it's a private group. I made an image of Stephen King appearing at a convention, posted it in my personal Facebook group. My personal private Facebook group is where I posted it. And immediately everyone was like, haha, nice job, very funny. He doesn't do cons, good try, happy April Fool's Day, and all that kind of stuff. I think 2 people might have messaged me and said, this is a joke, right? And of course, I responded right away saying, yes, it's a joke. And you could tell by the comments that everyone knew. So it was no big deal. Everyone got a laugh out of it. And it was fun. So another Facebook group, a very large Facebook group with 25,000 members that many people know, took my post and posted it as their own. And they are considered a authentic, real type of autograph group. So people took them a little bit more serious, and a lot of people believed it. Some people went out and actually bought tickets to this convention without double checking on the website, or double checking on the Facebook group page, or double checking on the convention page's photo ops or anything like that to see if this was true. Because again, if this is any other day of the year, fine, put me on blast, but it's April Fool's Day. Everyone knows to be careful that anything you read is likely to be a joke on that day, especially with a guest so big as Stephen King, that it's kind of ridiculous that a lot of people would even believe that, because he doesn't do conventions. You couldn't put him in a hotel. I mean, it'd be insane. So anyways, some people might have believed it. Some people might have bought tickets because they were excited. Unfortunately, I did not mean to cause that much aggravation or trouble for that convention, where they had to answer all these emails and give refunds and tell people it was just a joke and stuff like that. And they did post it on their Facebook page that it was not them and that it was a joke. But I understand that day and the next day they had to go through a lot of put some fires out. So I did apologize to them. I sent the owner a lengthy message through Messenger stating that I was sorry and I did not cause for that to happen. And again, the image that I made was shared through several Facebook groups and several Facebook posts without my permission, and I did not post them. Did not even post it on my own personal Facebook page, because it was just a joke meant for my Facebook group. I apologized to them. They were okay with it. They said, don't use their graphics. Don't mention their convention when I'm doing stuff like that. Okay. So everything was all good. Now, being the person that loves comedy that I am, I made another post, again in my group, for when we had the solar eclipse. Obviously, complete joke. You'd have to be really special to believe that the solar eclipse was coming to a convention. Okay. So I made another post kind of goofing on the whole thing that happened on April 1st and also goofing on myself and kind of reminding everyone about what had happened, that haha, it was all in good fun. It's over with. And now I was saying that the solar eclipse was coming to this convention. Well, I would say in under a minute, I heard back from that convention. So someone in my group sent it to the people running the convention. And I heard back from them and they were not happy. They did not think it was funny. And they said, please do not use our graphics when making phony guest announcements. And please do not do it again, or we will have to pursue legal action. Now, again, I don't have anything against the people that run this certain convention. I love this convention. I go to most of them. I've been going to all of them in the last 3 years, wherever they are. So I love this convention. I love the people that run it, and they've gone above and beyond for me on several occasions, helping out when an item was left at a show one time. They recovered it and shipped it for me. And also helping out a friend of mine who was trying to get a VIP ticket for someone and at last minute. So they've gone above and beyond to help me and my friends, and I have nothing bad to say about them. In 8 hours, thousands and thousands and several thousand people have seen the post, and it was getting back to me, and I was getting messages, and people were like, oh man, I can't believe what happened, how this blew up. All the people that conventions knew about it. It was crazy. And I don't even know if it got back to Stephen King at this point, but I heard it had. And also someone made me laugh. They posted on the convention group's Facebook page, how do I get my refund for the Stephen King photo op, which I thought was hilarious. And they responded, there was no Stephen King photo op. So you got to have a sense of humor about this. Obviously, I didn't mean for any problems to occur. Again, it's kind of obvious that it was fake, but whatever. Like I said, I didn't share it outside of my group. Other people took it and ran with it. That's why there will be no pranks today from me on this April Fool's Day. I am staying out of any guest announcements, and if anyone else decides to do it, that's up to them. I have nothing to do with it. I'm recording this video January 14th. So I am recording this video in the past, and I'm scheduling it to come out on April 1st. So there are many horror movies centered around holidays, and April Fool's Day in itself has a classic April Fool's Day, April Fools, Slaughter High, Killer Party, and many others. Even Hulu had a series called I'm Just Effing With You. So there are plenty of horror movies centered around April Fool's Day in general. So here's a horror movie list for every holiday, and I'm sure there's even more than this, but this goes to show you there's basically horror movies for every holiday now. All we need is like a Arbor Day holiday horror movie, and what else? There's pretty much almost a horror movie for every holiday. It's kind of crazy. As of right now, for this year, 2025, I have not been to any conventions yet. But at the time that you're watching this, I should have been to 6 conventions already, which is pretty insane for 2 months, for just February and March. So I hope you've seen my videos. I hope you've liked them. I hope my subs have gone up by then. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, because thousands of views help my videos, but subscribers also help. And also please comment your thoughts if you knew about this prank. Also, if you knew if it was me or not, and also your thoughts on it in general. If you think it was wrong and terrible, or if you think it was just a joke and people shouldn't have made such a big deal about it. Whatever your thoughts are, please leave them in the comments. I appreciate you. Join the horror fam. Catch you in the next one.
What? April Fools, jerk. You stink! Mother!